Hi, this is Ryan Vaz, founder, innovator, and serial entrepreneur. And I'm with PBN BHARAT, starting this series called Start Young, Dream Big. And the whole idea behind this series is to bring in front of you student entrepreneurs, youngsters who, while studying, have started their own business so that they can start their careers early, they can start earning early, and they can start being independent early. Today we have with us a very interesting young lady. She represents the high energy pulse of Goa's event industry. A mass communication and journalism student at St. Xavier's College, she has spent 5 years evolving from a student MC to a sought out after national host. Under her brand Sneha Speaks, she has commanded stages like the global giants like Google and major cultural landmarks like the Morjim Festival 2026 as well as the Goa Freaks Festival. From corporate award ceremonies to high octane marathons, Sneha's journey is a masterclass on how to build a personal brand through the power of voice, presence, and professional networking while still in college. Sneha is not just this, she does a lot more. Please welcome on our show Sneha Tiwari. Hi, Sneha.
Hello, thank you so much for that welcome.
Sneha, before we look into what you do and what are the different aspects that we were discussing about what you do, can you briefly tell us what you're studying in, where you're studying, and your student journey?
All right. So I did my 11th and 12th in psychology, and then moved on to Bosco's to pursue my degree in mass communication and journalism. And then I transferred to Xavier's under the same course, and I continued the same course in the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. And now I'm in my final year, 15 or 14 more days to go. And yeah.
So exciting?
Very exciting, actually.
Okay. Before you walk out of college, you have already been one of those few people who have started earning for themselves. And what we were discussing off the camera, you are doing multiple things. Can you please tell us, for the audience sake as well, what all are you doing?
All right. So I started emceeing.
Okay.
Pretty much as you said, for more than 4 or 5 years back.
Okay.
And in between, I tried to expand the horizon. I went forward with singing.
Okay.
And I did quite a few gigs, and I still try to go whenever I feel like it to do something out of the box. I take up gigs.
Okay.
And I make chocolates. I'm a home baker.
Oh, you make chocolates as well. Okay.
Yes, I make chocolates, and I like making candles. But this is all really seasonal, so like Diwali, Christmas, and all those times. Apart from that, I'm just really focusing on this emceeing part of my bit, and I also do a part-time job with real estate in Wagator.
Wow, so many things while still studying. How do you manage the time? But before you answer that question, I want to know first, what drives you? What makes you do so many things at the same time?
I think I just really do not like sitting. I don't like the free time. Maybe I've just grown used to it.
Do you really get free time with so much?
No, not really. But I think my mom, she just really empowers me the most to do all of this.
Excellent.
Yeah,
wow.
It's just her energy that drives me.
Okay, so every morning that you get up, what drives you to get onto your work?
Well, mornings are very slow and very difficult. I do not like mornings. But I think it's just mama screaming and waking me up that wakes me up for real.
Wow.
But other than that, I think I just really like the rush. Somewhat, I felt like Goa for me was too susegad. Yeah. And that's why I thought I wanted to do something out of the box. And that's how I ended up in events, actually.
Okay.
Because I found that to be really quick. It was all so fast, and I like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it's
a lot
very
of activity.
Fun. It's new every day. It's not a 9 to 5. So.
Right. So how did you enter into emceeing? What was your first program that you did, and how did you know that you can be an MC? I mean, I've heard of people who are terrified of speaking, just simply speaking, and here you are not just speaking, you are managing an entire event. How did that happen?
Well, this is a very funny story, actually. When I was in 8th grade, my teacher just picked me up for an elocution. And I was so scared because I had never spoken in front of like so many people, let alone like holding a mic in my hand. And I went on stage the day of the competition and I forgot. I blanked out completely. I did not say a word. I think whatever she taught me also, I forgot about that. Social media, a boon or a bane, that was the
Right.
topic. And I was like, what did I even do? I got off the stage and I stood next to that window and I cried. I cried for like 1 hour straight and then I told myself, no, we have to do better. And then I think it just all started at home for family events. My uncle, he asked me to host his anniversary once.
Okay.
And after that, a lot of people came and complimented me that, you know what, you have the voice for it. You can gather people. You should do it more often.
Right.
And my sister said, don't sit with it. You can earn money with your talent. Do it. And I was
Right.
like, why not?
Yeah, because it is not just about speaking. You have to command the crowd. You have to make sure that you motivate them,
Yeah.
get them. So I see a lot of MCs struggling during a party to get the crowd activated. An MC is actually the life of the party. During an event, if the MC is unable to get the crowd to come, they keep calling, please come, let's
Yes.
dance, please come for a game, please come. People don't get up. How do you manage this kind of a crowd and this kind of people?
Okay.
What has been your trick?
Yeah, so I think my biggest trick has been the first 2 years of psychology because I read the people. When there is time for the event to start, and like say for example they're starting the event at 8, you gotta be there by 6:45 at least.
Wow.
Because by 7 people start coming in. Even if they don't, at least you're there, you read the room. You know what kind of crowd you're catering to.
Very important.
You go and hello them. You see what they're expecting from you. And because you're so welcoming and you're already going and speaking to everyone, they will listen to you because they know that you went and listened to them. So I think that's one of my tricks, I guess.
So you get crowd coming to you easily?
Not easily. When I don't get the crowd, I'm just like, you know what? I have a very important task for like the birthday boy for today. Whoever he goes and calls on stage, you have to come. And then everyone just comes and like, oh my God, I'm stuck.
That's a nice way of getting people out.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your other things that you do? You said you do baking, candle making.
Yeah.
How did this come out, and how did you turn that into a business?
So I just one day I wanted to try making candles, and I'm allergic to like the scent of lavender.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? Instead of buying it and then checking, is it lavender? Is it lavender? I'm just gonna make my own candles at home. And the first batch I made was only for my close family, friends, and relatives for Christmas gifts. I love gifting.
Nice.
So I used to make like hampers for everyone. And that's how my friends told me, where did you buy these candles from? Where did you buy it from? It's really nice. And I was like, I made them. And they were like, wow, you really made them? I think you should just start a business, do something. And I think COVID got the best out of me. Yeah, because
yes.
The COVID batch, we had so much free time. I wouldn't say free time. We had a lot to study, but we didn't anyways. So I did a lot of things at home. And my mom was always like, do what you want to do. As long as you're not putting the house on fire, do it. So I think that's how creativity got the best out of me. That's it.
That kind of encouragement is very powerful, isn't it?
It
You
is.
mentioned your mom at least 3 times in this last 4 or 5 minutes that we have discussed. Tell us a little bit more about her, because she seems to be very inspiring for you.
Yes, she is very inspiring actually. The reason I started singing also was because she would always sing praise and worship songs to me.
Okay.
And she's the reason my faith is strong. She's the reason I'm always motivated. And everyone always says that, nobody is going to stand for you. And when you're in danger, no one's going to come to save you.
Right.
Well, my mom will come to save me.
Of course.
So
of course.
that is the thing. That is the kind of relation she's built with me. And she works at a cosmetic clinic in Panjim
Okay.
itself.
Okay.
And she's been doing it for quite some time since we've come to Goa and everything. So, yeah.
So since you have come to Goa, you mentioned. Where have you been originally? Where are you from?
I'm born in Punjab. I'm brought up in Goa. My mom's Goan.
She's Goan. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been here for how long?
Actually, almost my entire life. I came here when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
And now I'm almost 21, so...
And a lot of learning, lot of transitioning.
Yes, a lot actually.
So I think you're over time, so many talents are coming up, and your mom has helped you get given you the platform and that encouragement to start. Um, who else would be your mentors? People that would encourage you.
My sister.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Tell us about her.
So it's the same. I think we got it in our blood. She's always independent. She moved out when she was 16,
Okay.
and she started working at this dance academy.
Mhm.
And after 10 years, she said, I want to do something of my own, something different. And now she has her own event management company, the Serenity Moments.
Okay.
And she's amazing at whatever she does. And I think without her encouragement, without her push, it wouldn't have been possible.
Brilliant.
I would do everything in Goa, but I never thought of going like pan-India. It was her who first told me, Sneha, there's an event in Pune. Do you want to go for it? And I was like, sure. And that is when I had my very first big event.
Okay.
And it was like a crowd of almost 800 people in front of me sitting with their flashlights on. And I love the main character energy. I think I've just grown to love it a lot.
Nice.
As much as I am a very antisocial person, if you ask me to like go and speak and make friends, I cannot do that. I cannot. I would rather sit with my earphones. But
Right.
I think when the mic comes in my hand, I know that people will listen to me.
Nice.
So-
you have that stage presence.
Yes.
Tell us more about your national events that you've done. I think you've done something for Google as well.
Yes. I've done a team building activity for Google.
Okay.
They were the employees based in Bangalore.
Okay.
So they came to Goa for their annual meet, I think.
Okay.
And they had a 2-day seminar stuff, and they wanted somebody to host it.
Okay.
So I had a full day team building activity for them
Okay.
where I put them into groups, and they had activities and amazing prizes, trophies and everything. So I think this reward based thing works everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It does. But doesn't it? I mean, wouldn't you get? Don't you feel that it would challenge you when you, a student, are doing activities for these senior people?
No, I think I honestly feel it does not challenge me because I do not present myself as a student.
Very good.
Like me sitting
Excellent.
right here, you wouldn't say that I'm a student who is doing a mass communication.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So it's all about how you present yourself, how you talk, how you sit, how you present yourself at the table. That's it.
So since you brought this topic up, if I would, a lot of students that come here, not just for the show that I've been interacting with, are not able to understand this simple thing. Not just students, even some adult senior entrepreneurs also have not been able to understand how do I present myself. Can you give us some tips that people can take home today?
Well, I think I also did go through that entire journey because when I started events, it was very difficult for me. Everyone told me, Sneha, you should do makeup.
Mhm.
You should dress up more presentable.
Mm.
And I was like, I don't like doing makeup. I was a very tomboy kind of person. And I still find it very difficult to dress up in like ladylike clothes. I'm just like, I'll just wear my pants and I'll go. So I think over time we need to understand that you've heard this thing in Hindi, right? Jaisa desh, waisa bhesh.
Yes, yes.
So it's like that. Whatever is your profession, you gotta present yourself like you can do it. Because it is always about the first impression.
Yes.
It is the first impression, which is the last impression. That's it.
Right.
So
So how do I create that first impression? How does a student build that first impression, when he's going and presenting in front of someone else, going and meeting somebody else? A few tips that you could give,
I don't know. I think you can never go wrong with
the way that you dress.
a blazer. You can never go wrong with that. Just wear the most basic formal outfit because that is one thing that never goes out of style. And don't try to like overdo it.
Hmm.
Just go as yourself because more than what you're wearing, it's the way you speak. And it is just your aura, honestly. You need to make the person feel like you are there, you are present, and you have the capability for whatever you are called there for. That's it.
I'm sure that in your experience of so many people, you have so many events, you have found people that overdo it. What what would you define as overdoing?
Overdoing.
Hmm.
I think that would be... Now, if I have an event outdoors, and we all know it's hot, you're going to wear like a cap. You are an MC, okay? You cannot like... Okay, understandable. If it's a beach out, like beach day, you can like wear capris and like a shirt with glasses and everything. You are not the crowd. So
Right.
what people mostly end up doing is they go like they are being welcomed. Like they are the ones who are being called for the event.
Right. As if they are the
Yeah, they are the
participants.
participants or like they are the guests. And
Mm.
then the entire thing goes that way only. Like, oh yeah, that has to happen. No, okay, yeah. So it all starts when you dress up only, you know.
Right,
It's
right.
like if you don't dress up for what you're going for, you're just like, no, I'm not ready, and you'll never be ready.
Ah.
So it's like that.
How can young colleagues of yours or other students take up an emceeing as a career choice? How
Well,
easy or how difficult is it?
I honestly do not. I wouldn't say it is easy. I wouldn't say it is difficult as well because now the opportunities are available.
Okay.
Even in our college, we've had like multiple sessions organized by our faculties for students who want to speak, who want to know how to do public speaking, Toastmasters, and all
Hmm.
those things. And it's really nice that there are a lot of students who go for it. So I think it's very easily accessible for everyone to know where they stand. You gotta try whatever you gotta do. Like if you feel like you wanna do this, you don't stop there. You try it. If it doesn't work out, you can always come back and try
Come back and
something
try
else.
something else. So keep trying.
You keep trying.
Trying
Yeah.
different aspects. Yeah, why did you go in for a job when you seem to be so successful at emceeing, at singing? Why for a job?
Well, I have tried a lot of other things apart from this. I've done an internship mainly because of the college criteria for the degree, but also the internship at Goa 365. I have Purple Bharat as well.
Okay.
And I've tried working at different places. My only thing is, like I said earlier, I keep trying to do whatever is available because when I want to decide on finally what I want to do, I don't want to have the regret that I did not try something.
Right.
I want to try every possible thing because when I decide to settle down, I want to know for myself that I'm settling for the best.
Very good. But don't you think that will also, kind of divert your attention? They'll say jack of all trades kind of story.
Okay, wait.
Aren't you afraid
This is
of that?
amazing. This is amazing. I love that you mentioned that. And recently, one of my friend told me, jack of all trades, master of none is at least better than master of one.
Very good.
So I think I just started living by that.
Excellent, excellent. So you make sure that you are experiencing the world around you and you want to enjoy, everything that is happening.
Yes.
What's your funda in life?
Honestly, my only funda in life is live and let live.
Live and let live.
Yes.
Tell us more.
So, lately I've been seeing a lot of my friends who are into influencer thingies on Instagram, and they keep posting reels about how people they don't know, strangers, are more supportive than people they know themselves.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that is a very harsh reality in today's generation.
You're right.
We all want to know what's happening in each other's life, but we don't want to be supportive about it.
Hmm.
And I think that is where we are all lacking. We are not growing mature enough at time that we need to. That if today we are supportive for each other, we are going to get it back. Like we are going to have them standing for us.
For us, right.
Yeah. And I think I myself am working on that. I don't talk to a lot of people.
Hmm.
In college itself, like I find it very difficult to keep contact with friends and everything. For me, it's like if I'm friends today with somebody, after 2 months, if I talk, nothing has ever changed. But then it's not the same with everyone.
Right.
So for me, a task is to keep in contact with all of the people who have always stood by me, who have always been supportive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So relationships building and nurturing and building
yes.
relationships is a very important part of business also, and you've been
Yes.
mentioning it also. Have you been getting enough support from your friends is my one question. And second is, how then do you turn the kind of people that you meet into business opportunities?
Okay. So, to start with about friends, I hardly have friends my age. They are all either older to me or younger to me, but mostly older to me. So, there's always an opportunity. So, I have this one friend of mine, Ishika. She is like always there. if I tell her, you know what, I think this is the funniest thing that happens between us. She's like, let's go for a trip. And I'm like, no money. And she's like, we'll get events. So she's always there to support. And I think that is what you need. You need to read. You not only need to read the room, but you also need to know what kind of people you are with.
Right.
Are they helping you grow? Don't be the teacher in the group.
Right.
You got to learn as well.
Right.
So I think that is what kind of people I'm surrounded with. We are always learning, we are always growing, we are always helping grow. And that is why my circle might be small, but we are really good.
Excellent.
That's what I'd say.
And how do you turn the people that you meet into connects or opportunities for business?
So it just all starts with normal conversation. Hi, my name is Sneha. What's yours? And they're going to be like, okay, this is this. And I'm like, oh, what do you do? Oh, really? You're into this? Well, we should connect sometimes because I do. I have so many things I do. So I'm just like, according to what he says, for example, if he's like, if he is a DJ. Oh, really? You're a DJ? We should connect sometime, I can like give you my card. And if anyone ever asks for an MC when you're having an event, you can always recommend. Or we can like build a package. We can do something like that. There's always an opportunity. Even if the person is not like into any kind of business that you know of, even if you're like, if I'm talking to you and you say, oh, I work here. And I'm like, that's nice. It's good to know somebody in the same field, where you're talking.
Right.
Well, I'm sure it's really difficult to find a host for events for a person who is really so good at self. Maybe we can get in touch sometimes when you have an event. You can let me know. So it's always like that.
And what do you think is that factor that people looking for that they can give you? Is it for just expertise, or is it trust, or is it the confidence? What is it that people look for in you when they're giving you a job?
Fresh ideas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, fresh ideas. You have to have something new. Like everyone's played passing the parcels for their birthdays. You got to come up with something new. Something new, but something everyone would play. And you have to be easily adaptable to every kind of event. Like if you're having if you're emceeing an engagement for some people who are really shy, whose families are very down to earth, you cannot be the loudest in the room. You've got to mellow down to their tone.
Right.
And if you're going to a really loud place, you have to be loud. So people also see if you're going to adapt to their energy.
Yes. How do you prepare for a gig?
Okay, so I usually get on a call with the clients.
Okay.
I ask them about their personality. I ask them how they met each other, if it's like an anniversary or something.
Okay.
How did you meet? Who was the key person? Who was the point of contact? And the different people who are going to be involved, like who's going to pop the champagne, who's going to give a toast. So that way, people feel like you know them. It's not like a stranger is coming and talking about you. The person knows something. There is a backstory and I know it.
Yes.
And I will let everyone know.
Yes.
That's what they want that day.
Yes.
They don't want to force the information on everyone, but they
Right.
want everyone to know that this is such a beautiful occasion.
Right.
We've all gathered here today.
Right.
So I think that is very important to know your client.
No, I think that this is what you've been doing is really impressive because it catches the pulse. And for people, it is, for you, it might be just one more event, but for people, it is their one event.
Yes.
And the way that you handle that event, the emotions that are there, it is very important. And as an MC, you hold a pivotal role in making that that event memorable, and because you have this attitude that you're looking at what is important for them, I think that is why probably you've lasted in this business for so long, because it's a tough world out there, and I know I've seen many people start and stop. What would be your advice to youngsters today?
So as I've said earlier about trying everything, and when you feel like, there is even 1% chance of doing something well, don't stop. Even if you feel like you're failing, it's all right to fail. How
Right.
much are you going to fall? Even if you fall, you will fall, you will fall, you will fall. But when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way, and that is up.
Right.
Pray
Right.
and try. That's it.
Thank you, Sneha. This has been an amazing discussion with you. I keep telling there are some guests that come over here where the discussion doesn't seem to get over, and this is one of those occasions, and I enjoyed talking to you. We have Sneha over here, an MC, a singer, a cake artist, candle maker, so many different talents packed into one person. But what is more important is the attitude that she has and the mind behind that attitude. Because your mind is not for yourself; it is for other people. God bless you, Sneha. I hope you're doing that. You continue to grow and glow, and not just cross the national stage, but reach to the international stage also. We're very glad to have you on this show.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha.